G'day everyone, hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. So, lately I've been seeing a lot of content sort of based around beginner players, new guides, all that sort of stuff, whether you're from Arnold or Star Wars guy or anything like that. A lot of it is free to play focused, but there is also a lot of elements of the hyperdrive bundle, and I've seen a lot of new players being like,
oh, should I get the hyperdrive bundle? Is it worth it?
all that sort of stuff. So I sort of thought I'd just come here, clear that up, and give my opinions on it. TLDR, if you don't want to sit through the whole thing, yes, it can absolutely be worth it. There is obviously the chance of it not being worth it, but this could easily be the best $100 you spend in like any video game ever. So I'll just dive right in. First off, you got to ask yourself, are you committed to the game? Usually there are a lot of new players that just buy the hyperdrive bundle. Are like,
oh yeah, this is hella sick. We got hella gear. Let's bring up Basta LaShawn to gear 11. Let's score. And then
they like a week later they actually forget that they spent the $100 and they forget Galaxy of Heroes even exists, and it's just a waste of money, you know. So I highly recommend, if you are considering it, I would suggest start a free-to-play account, build up with that, sort of learn the game mechanics, get a grasp of the game, sort of build up your knowledge, watch a bunch of videos, all that sort of stuff, sort of like learn what the game is about, you know, before diving right in, spending that money, because that's going to help you in like all different parts of it. Because when you get the hyperdrive bundle, you're going to be super overwhelmed. There's going to be a lot of different things that you can easily do that you might not have seen before, because, you know, it does take a fair few months to hit level 85 free to play, particularly for the newer players, of course. And you have to make sure that you're A, committed to the game, and B, you actually have a grasp of what it's all about, you know. So the next thing is, you're going to want to have a farming plan like already set out. You're going to want to, you know, sort of just jot down which characters you're going to farm, which route you're going to go for, which legendaries you're going to build to, what your gear priority is going to be. You don't want to come into this unprepared, because it's sort of just going to go sporadic, you know, like it's so overwhelming. And I highly recommend, whenever you get the hyperdrive bundle, never get that on an old account, okay? Always start a brand new account. You'll understand why when it comes to the arenas and that sort of stuff. And yeah, so you have to have everything planned out, in my opinion. I think that's just the way to go, because this is a pretty big investment. Like I said, there's no do-overs, you know, and you have to be as efficient as possible with your farming. And the reason you have to do this, you know, and to actually focus on your fleet arena and your squad arena and make sure you're getting those top rewards is, here you got Sunny Jim, right? Sunny Jim, he's casual, you know, he's finishing 78th in squad arena, he's finishing 17th, 27th in fleet arena, okay? His daily income is 250 crystals, you know, like, let's say 150 from squad, 100 from fleet. I'm not really sure if those numbers accurate. Let's just say he gets 250 crystals from fleet and squad. So Sunny Jim, what he does when he gets his payout, he says, okay, I'm going to refresh Cantina Energy once, I'm going to refresh Normal Energy twice, and I'm going to refresh Fleet Energy once, okay? So that's already his 250 done, okay? But then you've got Simon Stevenson over here. He's planned out everything, okay? He's getting 7th in his squad arena, and he's getting 1st in his fleet arena, okay? Simon is making 650 crystals a day, as opposed to the 250. The difference between Sunny Jim and Simon is that Simon, when he gets his payout, he gets 1, 2, 3. He gets triple Cantina refreshes, okay? He gets all 3. He goes over to Normal Energy. He triple refreshes his Normal Energy, so that's already 450 out of his 650 crystals. He double refreshes Fleet, that's another 100, and then he'll drop 1 or 2 refreshes on Mod Energy, which is so important. You really need mods, especially as a hyperdrive player. So clearly, just with a little bit of planning, your farming can go from just pretty slow to as fast as it possibly can be, because that is the most efficient way to farm, you know. And yeah, so you definitely have to make sure that your farming plan is planned out, and also that it is a good, efficient route. Yeah, so overall, you're definitely going to ask yourself all these different questions. Like, first off, are you committed to the game? Are you going to log in multiple times a day? You know, do your challenges, collect your dailies, do your arena climbs before your payout hours. Are you going to be able to do that? Because if you are, that's going to make your farming process just so much more efficient, you know. Whereas players that are logging in once a day, once every 3 days, you know, you're just going to be progressing so slowly, it's going to be not even worth the $100 that you spent on the game, because everybody's going to be progressing and you're just going to be down there. Yeah. So that's definitely a really important factor in whether deciding the hyperdrive bundle is for you or not. Personally, I am a hyperdrive bundle player. I created my account 16th of June, and for the next segment of the video, this is where we're at. So my original plan, I'm not going to go into too much detail with the farming plan. I can leave that for another video if anybody cares to see that. But I started off, I went for General Skywalker, and now I'm building into Galactic Legends Ray, which I'm about 2 to 3 months away from. So, I mean, things are looking good. Like I said, I did plan my farming plan out before hopping into it. So I do gain about 800 crystals a day from both arenas. So that's 400 from finishing first in fleet, and that's 400 or 450 or 500 even some days from finishing first, second, and third in squad arena. It's right there. I fortunately did get into a good guild, and those some other external factors that helped out. But like I said before, I did not spend any money on top of this bundle except maybe $20 like ages ago, you know. So all in all, definitely can easily a fantastic purchase. And at the end of the day, you know, just have fun with it. Just think about another thing that I found helped me persuade myself to buy the bundle was first off, I looked at what else I can do with $100, which is a fair amount. You can get a fair amount of things, you know, like 2 new PS4, PS5 games for that price, that's considerable, you know, that's a good amount. But another thing I did was I broke down the time investment, okay? So I knew I was going to be logging in every day, 2 to 3 hours on the game, probably. Let's just say 2 hours a day. That's 2 hours a day, every day, for the past 8 months, okay? 30 days in a month, 2 hours a day, that's like 60 hours a month. Over 8 months, that's 480 hours I've already put into this game, you know? Whereas the next first person shooter, you're only going to spend like, what, 200 hours tops on there, you know? So I just think it's important to look into the time investment and sort of where you're at in your life. And, you know, if you do have to starve yourself for about 4 to 5 business days to afford the bundle, I highly recommend, no, I'm just kidding. But, you know yourself, you know your bank account, you know your financial situation. So if you can easily afford it, I highly recommend it. And yeah. So thank you for watching, and later.